Hello everyone, it's me Okladja. Welcome to Okladja Tarot. Now I am struggling to reach around the tripod, so I'm sorry if I bump into it at all. But I've moved over to the right hand side of the sofa I normally use for this because I don't have a table for it at the moment. And there's a big dip here. But as you can see, there's a light spot here, so I've been trying to avoid that because if I was on the normal side, there would be, well, you can see how that goes. So this week is over here. Now, don't worry about this week. It's not time sensitive, as I say in all my videos. But anyway, I'll pull your rune card. No, I'll pull your pile leader, your rune cards, your oracles, then your tarot, because that's how I do things on this channel. So, pile leader. What is the message for this group of people drawn to this reading summarized in one card? Now, I tried to do this just a moment ago. There was 8 of Wands on the bottom when I was pre-shuffling, which means something fast happening, usually news coming in, usually good news. But I couldn't get one card out of here. It gave me 4, 5 cards. And yeah, I just said, okay, you're playing tricks with me. Let's start this reading again. So just one card, please. Just to summarize, we can expand on it later. Thank you so much. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, it's a bit off the side there. Page of Pentacles. So let's see what that means. And now we have the High Priestess on the bottom. We'll see what the Page of Pentacles means for you. And let me scoot this over a little bit. Let me pause that. Sorry, I just had to move things over a little bit. So I'm trying to fit things more even here. Sorry. It's a little bit all over the place this week, but we'll see what the Page of Pentacles means. Let me pull your rune cards for you. So I have 2 sets of rune card decks. I have ones with animals on it and ones that just have words on it. So let's see. What is the rune, thank you, or runes for this group of people that are drawn to this video? Okay. I did feel a 4th one in there. That might make things a little bit difficult to display here, but I'll try my best. I am sitting on the floor in front of a sofa with a tripod right in front of my face, so it is a little bit difficult, but we'll make it work. Okay, before I pull them, I'll ask, is there any other runes from in here? Berkana. We'll see if that is in the rest of them. So I've got Fehu, Manas, Algis, and Hagalas. Okay, yeah, I did feel that energy popping up the first time. So you got Fehu, Manas, so a squirrel, a meerkat, Algis with the stag or elk figure, and Hagalas, which is a scorpion. And then Berkana here. In this deck, it is a hare. Sorry, not that deck. Sorry, I just brought it down. In this deck, it is a hare. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Yeah, Berkana, it's a hare. As I said, things are a little bit all over the place this week, so we'll see if that plays anything into this reading. So Berkana says, fertility, growth, renewal, new beginnings, birth, creation, new projects, and creativity. So see why that was pulled up with this. So let me grab those cards. And now we have answers on the bottom. Revelation, signs, visions, insight, message, knowledge, communication. So let me put them in the order they were pulled out. So like that. Fehu says abundance, luck, hope, prosperity, wealth, and fortune. And bear in mind, we got the pile leader of the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles is the wealth suit. Then Mana says humanity, collective, mortality, community, relationships, morals, and values. Oh, the things I do for you guys. The tripod is literally right by my face. Algaes, protection, guardian, awakening, courage, defense, and instincts. Algaes is the single most powerful rune for protection. And Hagalas, destruction, natural wrath, uncontrolled forces, testing, change, external input, or chaos as well. Okay, so that's an interesting one to add to that, right? So you've got like the birth of an idea over here, abundance, community, protection, and something external. Usually something that's causing a bit of pain, but it doesn't always have to be that. So we'll see what other cards get pulled for you to see what that means further. So, oracles now. Greenwich oracles, can you tell me what does this mean? Or could you add to the message before I pull tarot? Thank you. Continuance. So, and I've placed that over with the Hagalas. So, continue to be aware that there is something external going on that is going to change something. Something external is going to help you birth this new idea. And you got to protect yourself like you would the womb, right? The shell of the apple is protecting it. I know it's not a very strong shell, but it is protecting it. And then you've got your community. Your community is looking out for you in this time. And abundance comes from this whole process. Interesting. Positivity is on the bottom. So this isn't a bad Hagalas. Hagalas isn't here to be bad. Hagalas is here to help you. Sometimes you need a kick in the butt to get things moving. I think that's what I was trying to say. So, Moon Witch. Oh, the card on the top here just slid off. This just slid off the deck when I put it down. Leadership. So I'll take that as a sign that I meant to pick that up. Okay, let me move these a little bit. Okay, so Moon Witch. We have Hecate on the bottom when I was pre-shuffling. The Witch's Hat. Express yourself and share your gifts with the world. Yeah, you really need, this is a time for, a new project is on the Bacana card. This is a time for you to do something that's outside of your comfort zone. I think that's why Hagalas is here. It is an external thing. So something is coming to make sure that you get out of your comfort zone to start this new thing. But you are protected by your community, the people around you, your friends and family, teachers, whatever. And this is a time for abundance. You've got a Page of Pentacles. The pages are usually the ones that are eager to learn. So continue to work on yourself or this project and take control of it. Then cast the circles on the bottom now. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. Moving into the angel cards. Now, that this doesn't necessarily mean that an angel is talking to you. However, if there's a named angel on the card, I will tell you. And if you wish to take it as an angel guide, you are more than welcome to. I take it for the words on the cards and guidance in general. So what is the card or cards from this deck, please, to illustrate this message? Thank you so much. That came out very strongly. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation. And have faith in a positive outcome. Positivity did pop up on the bottom of the Greenwich oracle, and now shield yourself is on the bottom. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. And with the Algaes rune popping up, which is literally protection at its highest, I am seeing this as you are coming out of your comfort zone, or somebody is coming to offer you this chance to break out of this comfort zone. Do not be afraid of this opportunity, because it will help you to grow. And past life issue just slid off the top of this deck when I put it down. So this card, I don't take it as a previous incarnation, although it might play a role. But I see this as, because it says the situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels or ask someone else to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. I see this as another version of yourself getting in your way, the one that was a people pleaser, the one that was fearful. You need to remember that that is not good for you to stay in that comfort zone of, well, if it's not scaring me, then I'm staying here. And I don't mean genuine terror. I mean like anxious, kind of like, oh no, people can see me. I don't want people to hear me sing. I don't want people to see my art. Get out of that mindset because you're getting in your own way. Okay, and now these are demon cards. Now, these are technically tarot cards, but I use them as oracles because there's words on the bottom. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily mean that a demon is talking to you. However, if you wish to take it that way, you are more than welcome to. Every card has a demon name on it. But I don't always use these on YouTube, although I have felt the need to use them more frequently as of late. But I don't use them because some of these cards have some quite negative meanings. But if it's negative, then I'll explain what it could mean instead, or just ignore that point. Okay, so what card or cards from this deck can help illustrate the point for this group of people? Thank you. So you got cameo on the bottom, or cameo. Gives understanding of animals and the voice of water, ancestors, things to come. Now, water is associated with spirits, so gives the voice of the spirits. So you can understand what spirits are trying to say to you, and you are working more closely with animals, whether that means like in a veterinarian situation or a shelter situation, I'm not sure. Or it could be animal guides in your life. There's animals with these up here. So if a scorpion, an elk, a meerkat, or a squirrel stands out to you, you might want to consider working with them. Okay, so let's read the cards that were here. You got Crocel and Zagan or Zagan. So Crocel teaches geometry and liberal science, makes great noise, and warms water. Okay, so we got the water thing coming back here. Water in this situation would be spirit guidance, spirits, which is very fitting to what I've been learning lately about yin energy, more feminine energies, I guess you could say, spirit energies in places where there's water, but it's usually coldness as well. But warming waters, making it feel like a better connection with spirits. And then Zagan turns water into wine as an alchemy thing, and back again, turns blood into wine, turns metal into legal tender coin, makes fools wise. Alchemize yourself from the person who is in a fool state. So that doesn't mean an idiot. I know a lot of people say you're a fool, you're an idiot. That's not what it means. You are making yourself wise now. You are learning to trust those around you to help you birth this new idea, or to see something that you were wanting to do come to realization. And moving into tarot, I'll start with the Thoth Tarot, or Thoth Tarot. Mine are in Spanish for some reason, even though I ordered them in English, so I apologize if some of the cards I'm looking at going, what's that say? I don't speak Spanish. Okay. Let me move this a second. As I said, things are all over the place this week. Okay, can I get 3 or 4 cards, please, to explain the situation? What does all of this mean further from what I've already experienced messages for? Thank you so much. Just 3 cards this week, yeah? Yeah, just 3. Sometimes you don't need a big explanation. And then the Lover's card is on the bottom. Can't show you that too much because there is nude imagery on there. But, and I haven't gone through and typed everything off. YouTube doesn't like nude imagery. So they got the Lover's card in the bottom, which is saying to me that love is present here, even if things might seem a little bit of a struggle. So, the Chariot. Strength. There's a bit of a nude imagery there. Sorry. Let me fix that. Okay, so continuing that, I just popped a little tab on there. So strength, and you've got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, that is really fitting. The energies that is right above it too. So chariot is strength. Chariot and strength are linked. And do you know what's annoying? When I went to grab this, I dropped another stack of little tabs in my cat's water bowl. What is this energy bringing here? Like, there are little things that are happening that are causing little setbacks, dropping the little tabs you put in to bookmark pages in your cat's water. It's a little bit of an annoying thing, but it's not detrimental. It's not like I dropped a lot of bank money in the bin or something. Like I didn't throw away money. I didn't accidentally spill ink everywhere. But it's still a little bit of an annoying thing because they were the plastic tabs, not the paper tabs. So they would dry off, no problem. But I still dropped them in there when I went to grab that. So little bits of things are going to come up. So Ten of Swords is the nightmare card. It can feel absolutely defeating. And you might be wondering, what is the point of continuing? There is all the reason to continue, because that's not your final destination. You have Chariot and Strength here telling you to keep going. Keep going no matter how difficult it may seem, because this too shall pass. Okay, so can I get some clarifiers, please? Can I get some clarifiers, please? What does the Chariot also have to say here? Oh, it wasn't you? Okay. It's you. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, work hard, because this is a time of prosperity. And strength means... Strength is the Page of Wands. Get ready to learn how to speak for yourself. Speak up. And what's the Ten of Swords saying? Hermit. It's a lovely hermit card with a nice old lady on it. So, and now you have Death. Death on the bottom saying it's time to stop with the closing yourself in. Because the Hermit can also mean like retreating within. In the wild unknown, it's a tortoise. And tortoises can hide within their shells when they feel threatened. Hermit can mean to look within for answers. But hermit can also mean that you've been inside for too long. You've been building up this idea in your head about what you want to do. But now it's time to come out into the open. And that can seem scary. Oh no, what if they reject my ideas? Oh no, what if they don't like me? Forget about that. Forget about all of the what ifs. And do what you want to do. Express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. Come out of your shell. And Page of Wands, she's learning, like you see her, she's got her spear, but she's a little bit nervous looking. You see that face, she's a bit nervous looking, but she still has it. So you can still go on forward. And you're learning to find your voice. And it's fitting that my voice is starting to disappear. Don't know where the sore throat came from. I didn't have a sore throat before I started this reading. And then the Ace of Pentacles is saying, look, you're going to win. This is your time to win. This is your time to shine. You've just got to keep going and doing it. And do it. So what is your final card here? I'm going back to the pile leader cards. What is the final card? What is the final message? What do these people need to know? And give me a couple of different cards if you want to. What's the final message to add here, other than have the confidence to be yourself? 4 Wands popped up. Happy home. Harmony. Your community is embracing you. It loves you. And it wants you to know that they absolutely want to hear you. They want you to express yourself. They want to see your art. They want to see your scientific papers. They want to see you thrive, even if it's just you're working with them in their business, right? This company wants you to be part of it. Spirits want to talk to you. Gods want to talk to you. What you're afraid of isn't to be feared. Fear is an illusion. Okay. Yeah, that's a great end to this. Is there another card? Just before I conclude here. The 5 of Wands can mean competition, but do not see this as a threat. It can feel like everyone's trying to fight you, but really what it means is everyone is looking for a piece of the same pie. But guess what? This pie is big enough for everyone. You can learn from your competition as well. So it might seem like it's a fight, but it's actually not. It's an opportunity to work together. Thank you so much for watching. And there's the magician on the bottom, alchemize. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe. Many blessings to you and yours. If you feel drawn to anything else on my channel, feel free to check it out, but no pressure. And if you like me, well, subscribe if you want. No pressure though. I'm here to share messages, not beg for the views and subscribers. Take care of yourself now.